Hot Talk Radio, Hot Talk Radio, Hot Talk Radio. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back, man. We back like we never left. You understand me, man? Listen. Man, Winslow going real deep right now. We going real deep.
Y'all sound like best friends.
Hey, listen. Because I mean, when it's natural, it's natural. When it's real, because it's just like the expungement thing. Like we saying where we come from. We come from kings and queens.
Queens, that's right.
So it's just like we tend to forget because the way they treat us. So it's just like if I go out there and make a mistake, I can't go get a job. I can't go get a certain kind of house. I can't live a certain kind of way. So you're forcing me to go do what? The same thing all over again.
Right.
And it's just like a lot of people don't know how to get certain things off their record. So how do we go about exploiting? Because I went through the process myself. Like maybe my son 20 years old, so maybe 20 years ago, I went through it. So it's just like, how do we go through the process of getting something off our record?
Well, now it's not through the city of Atlanta. It's actually through Keith Gamage's office.
Keith who?
Keith Gamage.
Gamage?
Gamage.
Gamage?
G-A-M-M-A-G-E.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to give my telephone number at the end.
Yes, of course.
So people can call me and then I can get them to the right person. But he's the Fulton County Solicitor General over at Fulton County. So he's like right across the street from Atlanta City Hall. So they take people through the process of getting their misdemeanors. Now, you know, you can't get murder conviction.
Yeah. The real. You can't get the real. Yeah. You can't get nobody.
That's right.
Can't get nobody, young fellas. Can't get that off your record, boy. No. So don't try. Don't even get nobody.
But, you know, if you had, like, marijuana or DUI or, you know, some other minor infractions when you were younger and you want to get them wiped out, they're going to help you with that. I think they did over 4,000 2 years ago before the pandemic.
Yeah, and I just seen on the news they come back around and let people know they can do it now.
Yeah, they're coming back around and see now that things are opening up. You know, if you got arrested, you have to go to the county where you got arrested. So if it's Fulton County, then that's where you go. If it's Gwinnett County, they also have expungements there. If it's Cobb County, they have them there. Sometimes I listen on the radio, and Cobb County had one about a year and a half ago, right before the pandemic hit. It was like in January, February.
I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, of 2020. So if you got in trouble up there.
Yeah, I remember that, because I got in trouble in East Point, and I went to the city of Atlanta, and well, I guess it was because they transferred me to Atlanta, so I guess that's why.
You had to go there.
Yeah, so I guess that's why.
Yeah. So you can also come to municipal court, you know, if you had a charge with the city in municipal court.
Now let me ask you this: how easy is the process?
Well, you know, you have to stick with it now. You know, it's not hard, but you have to be persistent.
Is it free?
I'm not sure it's free.
I think I paid.
Yeah, you have to pay something.
I think I paid $25.
Yeah, you have
but
to
that was
pay
20 years ago, so
it's more now.
I ain't been in trouble. I mean, but
it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Let me say this. There's also, most people don't know this, but Georgia is one of the few states where once you satisfy, if you've been to prison, if you satisfied all of your jail time, probation time, and all of that, you can appeal your case to a board, to a state board, so that you can get your rights back to vote.
To vote.
Yeah.
Now let me see. Georgia is under the spotlight for the whole voting thing.
Everything, right.
I mean,
I don't know how this law got through. I don't know how it got through, but it did.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, for somebody that's on the inside of it, how does these things work?
Well, you have to go to a state board, and you have to appeal your case, and you know, then they look at everything. And if you've taken care, if you've satisfied a lot of whatever it is you're supposed to have done, you have to complete your sentence, complete your probation, all of those things, have paid your fine, then you can get restored as a citizen, as a productive citizen.
Yes.
Who can vote again. And I'm telling you, that was a miracle that even got through.
And let me ask you this. Is Stacey Abrams supposed to be the governor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first.
Now you know this governor's getting ready to purge 100,000 voters. So let me say.
You say they're getting ready to do what?
Purge. See, if you don't vote within a certain period of elections, a certain number of elections, they take you off the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See. You
got me?
You gotta say that again.
Okay.
You gotta say that again. Cause I think my name might be on that list. So you gotta say that again.
So,
you gotta say that again.
So if you don't vote in a certain number of elections, okay, then eventually you get dropped off the list, and that's what they call a purge.
Purge.
See, people nowadays think, oh, I voted because I registered. No, you haven't voted. You just registered.
You registered.
If you don't ever vote, you don't count. You don't count when you register. You count when you vote.
You hit that ballot.
That's right.
You gotta hit that ballot.
That's the only time they count you. And let me tell you something about elected officials. They deal with people that vote. I mean, at the end of the day. Now, we serve everyone because everyone is a taxpayer. Even people that live in apartments, they pay sales tax.
Yeah.
But we pay special attention to those people that vote because they've taken time out of their schedule to go and vote. Whether they voted for me or not, doesn't make any difference. They voted. And that's important.
Well, I look at it, if we vote, we should be able to have a little bit more rights. We should be able to choose, like, the police, school. Like, we should be able to have, like, I'm working on community centers.
Right.
We should be able to have these things open if we voting. Because it's just like, what are we voting to get? Locked up?
Right.
Like, what are we getting for our vote? Like Cube said, like, I want to see the plan. What's the plan? If you're coming around here saying you want to run for city official, what's the plan?
Right. So let me tell you one of the things I'm doing with some of the young people. A lot of young people have moved into District 4. I'm excited about that. I've got Hispanics. I got a very diverse district.
Diverse, yeah.
I got Asians. I've got Caucasians. I've got African Americans, and I've got Middle Eastern.
Now let me ask you this: break down District 4. What's that? What area? What zone is that?
Okay, District 4 goes from on the southwest end. It goes from right before you get to Fort McPherson. It goes all the way back over to Georgia Tech, over to North Avenue. Right? Yep.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's big.
That's a lot.
That's big.
That's a lot.
That's big.
That's a lot. District 4. Ooh, that's a lot.
One of the biggest districts.
Yeah, it's big. It's about 40,000. It's about 40,000.
That's a lot, though.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, and it kind of meanders through, you know, but it takes.
And you've been on the council for 27 years, District 4, or you been
for 27 years for District 4. So what happens is that every 10 years your district lines change.
Oh.
So it's challenging because you have to get to know new people.
So it stretches out.
Yeah, you got to be up on your game now.
Okay,
you can't
you might lose some.
Yeah, you can't sit, or you might lose some, but you can't sit back, you know, and say, I'm not going to visit the new people who are in the district that I represent. You got to get out there and hustle. You know, it's an everyday commitment.
I salute you for your hustle, Auntie. 27 years. Oh, Lord. I can't even stay for the 27 minutes, man.
That's like going to work to fight. Yeah, like you go to work to fight.
When it's your passion, because you got a degree in social work.
I got a degree in social work. That's right.
That right there already should tell you, like, anyway. So it's like, yeah,
right.
This is like, let me ask you this. Do you have a protege?
I have mentored a number of people, okay? And I'm always looking to mentor somebody in the position that I'm in. So what I tell younger people is, I said, I want to do you the way, you know, teach you the same way I was taught. Maynard Jackson. I was even taught by David Scott, who's a U.S. congressman now. He was a state representative back in the day.
Back in the days, yeah. Okay.
Back in the day. So these are people that, they took me under their wing. But you got to have people that will listen. Okay? See, I didn't know anything. So you can't come in thinking you know everything. And so that's what I try to